Hello, I'm still here. Thank you for being here and for paying attention to the cards today. I have been traveling a bit, so I have found it difficult to post, but I'm so glad that you came back to listen. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment on these videos. I'd appreciate that very much. Okay, the first card that came out today was Eight of Swords, and it was quickly followed by a reversal of 10 Wands. So I feel that this is someone is in a space where they are feeling very trapped. Trapped is the word that wants to come out. Trapped, unable to move, blinded, not sure what to do. There is a lot of truth surrounding this person that has them feeling stuck, and you really don't know how to move forward from this situation. It has made you feel isolated. It has made you feel alone, sad. I see sad here. And you can't make sense, although there's all of this truth and logic around you, and this information surrounding you, and this communication surrounding you about these things, you can't figure out how to free yourself from this space that you're sitting in. And 10 Wands jumped out of the deck immediately as I started shuffling again after lying this first card down, as if to indicate that there is a burden that you're carrying that needs to, you need to let go of. When this is upright, this card indicates that someone is carrying a heavy burden, but they are about to lie it down, okay? And you have not as yet determined how to do that. But that is what needs to happen. You need to let go of something that feels heavy to you. To begin to free yourself here. It's imperative that you release this trouble, this heavy load that you are carrying, in order for you to feel less alone, for you to feel less afraid. This could be in the form of sharing this burden with someone else. You're carrying a lot alone without the help that you should have to manage this. There's a lot here. This is an 8, this is a 9. There's a lot of information, thoughts, and then also a lot of actionable items that you're having to manage all at once, and you don't see your way out of it. Additionally, you have Knight of Cups here reversed, and it indicates to me that you are feeling also uninspired, not very creative in your thinking and how to solve this issue. You are perhaps not setting good boundaries, and that's sort of the big picture here for me when I said there's just a lot and there's a burden you're not carrying, or that you're carrying alone. That is all of this work, all of these thoughts, all of this stress. And this is meant to be carried with someone else. And I feel that you are not doing a good job of setting boundaries, of saying no, of not overextending yourself. You perhaps feel that if you don't do this, if you don't take care of all this stuff, then it won't get done. But it has really isolated you and has you in a space where you're not sure how to get out of it. I believe the answer is to learn to share this burden and to set good boundaries here in order for you to be able to move forward. You may not be being as productive as you think you are because you are you're spread too thin. So while you're doing a lot, it may not be as productive as you'd like it to be. You might not be as helpful to those you need to be helpful to because you're being helpful to too many people and too many things and doing too much here on your own. So you definitely need to set some better boundaries and share your burden, because this is quite a lot. To have you in this space because you're taking on too much that is the responsibility of others is it's unproductive and is hurting you. And I suggest figuring out how to set some better boundaries and how to delegate some of these tasks to other people. And that's the answer here of how to get out of these bounds. But you have to execute it. This has to be, you have to do this. You're afraid of being disappointing, perhaps, that you can't manage all of this, but that's not the case. And the truth is that because you're doing too much, you may not be doing as good a job anyway, okay, as you would like to be doing. I'm going to get one more card for guidance here for you. Stand by. So for guidance, this is a new oracle. It's actually a card game that is also used as oracle that I just got. And you can figure out how to pronounce that. Das Spiel der Hoffnung. And then Le Jeu de l'Espère, and the Game of Hope. So this is the card game, but now these cards have all been assigned meaning. And you had the fox come up reversed. So I think that this is an indicator that, I mean, when it's upright, this card is about cleverness. I mean, on the positive side of things, it's about cunning and cleverness. And on the negative side of things is deceit, self-deceit, lies, etc. But I don't feel that that's useful information in a negative way for guidance. In the guidance position, I see this card as saying you're working harder instead of smarter. And that makes sense here. So understand that learning to share your burdens, learning to share the load will produce better results. You'll be able to do a better job at the things that you want to do. And it will allow you to work smarter instead of harder. There are people that you can involve in this burden who will use their own talents better for different areas that you're not as good at. I mean, when many hands make light work, the result is that people tend to gravitate toward working in the positions that they are uniquely qualified for. So you get better results. Okay? So you need to break free from this situation that has you feeling really trapped and unable to get out of or understand how you're going to manage all of these expectations that are on you. The answer is to share your burden with others so that you can do the job collectively that you want to be doing, okay? Working smarter, not harder, okay? All right. I hope this helps you, and we'll talk soon. Bye.